Alright, I think everyone's ready, so let's get ready for Kinnin and his Owlboy all buses. Buses? We're not gonna run. All bosses run. Beep beep.
Yo. Yeah, so this is Owlboy, and we're going to be doing an old possums run, apparently. No, I've got Trico here to help me out a little bit, because there's some really important thing he has to do for me a little bit later on.
I'll do my best.
So I guess we'll just jump right in, because there's not much difference. Not much I can literally talk about, except that we are playing in traditional Chinese. It is about a few minutes faster. For some reason, even though we can skip almost all the dialogue boxes or whatever, so yeah, it's nice. But anyways, can I get a countdown?
All right. 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay. So right off the bat, I'm skipping the opening cutscene, and then I'll be holding F. When you're holding F in this game, it will skip all the text dialogue and text boxes. So currently there's a lot of dialogue going on, but you can't see it because I'm holding F.
And traditional Chinese still skips everything, even though you're still going through F and such. Yeah.
But yeah, there are a couple of texts that will still appear, even though you're holding F. And because of that, Chinese is faster.
Hey, it's Vele.
Yeah, Vele with a bunch of characters after it.
And I love just hanging around in the hot springs in this game.
Ah, damn it.
Oh.
I was trying to get a glitch that you could control yourself during this cutscene, but I did it a bit too early. And then we're gonna go to the most important glitch. I'm gonna see if I can get it recently quickly.
Hey,
there we go.
Nice.
And I fucked up.
Oh.
So that was zipping, as it's called, or dine and dash, as other older members of the community like to call it. There we go, that was better.
Lovely. So now we're out of bounds?
Yeah. So basically what you're doing with zips or dine and dash is you're holding both the mouse buttons and then releasing them at the same time. And what that does is it makes you grab the fruit and eat it at the same time, which causes the game to do two actions at the same time, and it just does that weird stuff because weird physics things in this engine. But it's fun because we can go fast with it.
Yeah, it's lovely to go fast. When I was playing this casually, I was like, oh, I wonder what the speedrun's like. Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a little different than my usual playthrough.
There we go.
Lovely.
So you're also seeing me roll a lot. Usually when you press the roll button, you have to wait you can't just continuously input the next roll. But if you rebind the key from space to any other key, you can basically just hold down the key and it will frame perfectly, keep rolling for you. Which is something I actually learned in my casual playthrough, which is really nice because that makes your casual playthrough a lot easier. Not even joking, it's just so much faster to do bosses with it.
And it sounds like a real fun experience that I wish I had.
There we go. So right here, during Valley Cave, I'm rolling on the ceiling right here, which is actually slightly slower movement than if I were rolling in the air. That is because there's a couple of cutscene triggers there, which were once there but later on removed by the devs. So you have to go through Valley Cave in a very specific way. Right here, I'm also rolling on the ground for a bit to make sure I hit a trigger. Because if you don't, you won't be able to go to the first boss, which is coming up right now. Whee! There we go.
Reload.
Skip cutscene. So a lot of skipping the cutscenes and reloading checkpoints. So this boss, you have to roll into him, and then you can just shoot him. Oh wow!
Ooh,
that was That was a little bit off aim. So when you're using Getty, that's the green guy. What you're trying to do is you're rhythmically pressing the button, so that way you will basically keep doing the 3 shots in a row every time. Get over here, Getty. There we go.
Beautiful.
And that's you can do a lot of damage with Getty that way. Boom. And then we just casually throw this one in there.
And are able to get past that segment.
Yeah.
And pick up a thing here.
Yeah. also known as hold F for a while.
Yeah, we'll do that a bunch. Sometimes we just have to, you know, swallow it up.
Yeah, it's actually like you get a lot of like square finger at the end of big sessions. Nice, I got good luck on that one. It feels completely random when you're just like going like that, which way you're gonna end up. So anyways, we're gonna be getting the teleporter right here. What that basically does is allows us to teleport our friends into our arms whenever we want them, which is a big part in this game and in the run. But before that, I'm gonna try and do a little bit of a skip. So I'm gonna be holding up the teleporter, and I'm gonna be counting to 5 on every uptick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, damn it.
Ah, shame.
Slightly too early.
Skips that screen, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And it's like basically frame perfect, so you have to like time it right. There are a couple of more of those later on as well, but those are a little bit harder than this one. This one was actually the easiest one, so I feel kind of bad for failing it.
That's okay, you'll just get every single level one.
Ah, sure, why not?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
So here I'm going to be doing what's called a partner clip. That's the easiest one ever. Like, you basically don't need any setup for... Oh, I just closed the game. Great!
Don't worry, I've done that before.
Let's see, where do I end up? Okay, we're fine. It just loads to the last checkpoint, so that's literally what I wanted to do.
So I don't feel like playing this game anymore, so I'm just gonna X out the main menu.
Yeah. So anyways, we're back into Valley, and the robot pirates, yes, robot pirates, you heard that correctly, are attacking the village. Now, you're supposed to clear this in some way. I actually don't remember how to do that anymore casually.
You gotta not be seen by the lights, and then I think you have to go over to like the right side. Or I mean, I played this casually and only casually, but did it like 3 years ago or something.
Yeah. So yeah, we basically never get rid of these. So later on, they're gonna be a giant nuisance. Yeah, I failed that one. So whenever you're doing zips, you can kind of control where you land by canceling it in certain ways. So this is a late up cancel, where I basically press the up button, and that'll cause me to go somewhere else. And with this one, this is like a turnaround, where you turn around right after you get the zip, and that way you land in a different position than you would normally. And that's the kind of the way you control zips. There are a few very difficult zips that I don't like going for, so basically my route skips all of them. There's like 1 or 2 zips that are like that in this run.
Yeah, I think there was some story cutscenes and such that we missed entirely from having to do that.
Yeah, it's really nice just going out of bounds quickly like that. So anyways, we're gonna go to the Owl Temple next, because the robot pirates are gonna attack a little city. Whoop, that's how we get into the Owl Temple. And we're gonna reload to skip a little cutscene, and then we're gonna do another kind of clip. This is a throw clip. There we go. I learned that actually quite recently, because apparently that's not in a tutorial, so haha. And now we're going to be doing a turnaround and up cancel zip. So you're doing 2 actions right after you get the zip, and that way you go to different places. It's really cool that you can control zips in so many ways. It makes it a really skillful thing, and trying to figure everything out.
Yeah, it's almost like it's intended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the developers are like really nice about stuff like this anyways. They're just awesome people, and they left a lot in the game that they even took out at one point, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, wasn't there a cutscene trigger that you could go into, and then they just made well, you can point it out later.
Yeah. So this is the Alphonse boss fight. Basically, what you're trying to do is like hit him before he shoots. I'm not that good at it. Yeah, I'm missing all my shots. Ain't that lovely? And then you're guiding the cannon to the stone. Oh, wow. I threw Getty.
Don't you hate it when you're shooting someone and then you just throw your weapon at them?
Yeah. If only it would actually deal damage.
Man. he just splats into him like he splats into the wall.
Yeah.
And it's really great how like all the pixel art in this and all the beautiful little detail.
Yeah.
Great.
They really put a lot of effort into it, especially in the music as well. This game has lovely music. I'm gonna like point out a couple of scenes where I'm just gonna be quiet and you get to listen to the music. So yeah, this is Twig, by the way, this little brown dude. He's been harassing us for a while now, and he's laughing at the people who employ him. Because that's what he does.
He's a tricky spider cricket thing.
So yeah, but now Alphonse is getting left behind by his friends, so he's like, I'm gonna run away.
And then you just leave Geddy.
Yep. Goodbye, Geddy.
Good thing we have teleporters.
Exactly.
And do you ever wonder what they do when they're waiting to be teleported?
I think just stand around. So here here I'm gonna try. Nope. There we go, got it. Awesome. Nice. That is really difficult to do well. So if you throw Geddy at the right moment and then drop... Ah, damn it, I missed the other opportunity. If you throw Geddy at the right moment and then drop instantly, you can basically just get straight into the next cutscene. And I hope I get lucky with these enemies. They've been really wrecking me. Ah, damn.
Not quite. Essentially, he's trying to do another one of those flips out of bounds when he's in the corner.
I'm gonna trying to do another throw clip. I'm gonna kill the enemies now. I'm pretty new to this one, so yeah. There we go. You can like do it without killing the enemies, but it's just a little bit rough. I'm gonna reload later. So, whoa, wait, there we go.
There we go, perfect.
I don't actually need to reload. So another thing about the rolling movement is that if you have lower health, you actually go slower. So sometimes you'll see me reload the game for no apparent reason. That is mostly because I just want to get my speed back. Because it is really significant amount of slowdown when you get hit at all.
Of course, the health is at the top left, and under that's the bar for...
Yeah. Oh yeah, so we got Alphonse actually. Yeah, Alphonse has like a giant attack, but it recharges slowly, and that's what you see the extra bar for. So basically, we went to the Owl Temple to like try and turn something on to help Advent, which is one of the last human cities. And currently it's being attacked by the robot pirates because apparently they have some relic there that has giant amount of powers. And we're gonna go into a little room with our mentor who had told us to go to the Owl Temple. And they're like, oh my god, you didn't do the thing, you're horrible. Yeah, that's basically the entire story of this game. It's just like, we're trying to help everyone and everyone thinks we're bad at it, even though we're really good at it.
Because we can't fly as well as the other guys.
Yeah.
And we can't do as well as the other guys, so...
Yeah.
Then we're the hero in the end.
Yeah. Because we actually make friends.
So we get through this via the power of friendship.
Exact. French?
French? I mean, can we get a baguette in chat?
Post baguettes in chat, please.
It'll help us finish this run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were basically told not to go to the front lines, but we're way too savvy, so we're gonna go into the front lines anyways. And we're gonna go fight the robot pirates. I can never I love saying robot pirates. It's just so good.
It's a very enjoyable experience.
Yeah. Let's skip this cutscene. There we go. Not reload from checkpoint.
Don't you want to back out to main menu?
Yeah.
Ah. Surprise!
So here, this is like a stealth section, but we're gonna be skipping it by, guess what? Going out of bounds. But it's a slightly different out of bounds. Nope. What I'm trying to do is get hit on... Nope, didn't get there. Okay, this should work. There we go. Awesome. Also, big shoutouts to GT for showing me how that one is done properly, and I knew that was gonna happen.
Did you fall down too far?
Yeah. It's been happening to me, like, trying to do that a bit too often. I think I'm holding down shift for too long. So we're gonna have to watch this again. So in the meantime, if you have any donations or anything you would like to plug, go ahead.
Owlboy.
Yeah, we don't have any donations right now, but we could say, 1 second. We could say thank you to the Esports Game Arena for providing us with the gaming monitors
wait,
for the
wait.
event. The EGA is home to a variety of on-site gaming events in Alphen. God, Dutch places. I don't know how to say them.
Just say them in Dutch, it's fine.
Alphen at Rijn. I said I wouldn't know. Alphen at Rijn. All right. Include our BSG bi-monthly marathons.
Come on. I'm not getting lucky with these bombs. Ah, damn. I'm gonna have
We
to
need the
reload
power
now.
of baguettes to help us get through this.
Yeah. So I kind of forgot that I could actually reload from an earlier checkpoint, and that would bring me right back here. It's a little bit stupid.
Okay, you got this.
Yeah, let's hope. Come on. Nice.
Should be good. Nice. Like the bomb
There
has to
we
be
go.
on the actual inside of the wall.
Yeah.
Something.
Because you want to be knocked into the box, and by getting knocked into the box, you basically just kinda get pushed into the wall, and then by holding shift and down, you kind of clip through it. It's one of the weirder clips in this run. Also, you can really see now how much slower I am if I don't have a lot of health. It's really obnoxious. I'm gonna grab some food right here.
So if you eat extra food, you get a little bit of a health buffer.
So the real reason why we're actually here is one of these boys. This is a helicopter, as you can see. And it counts as a boss, so that's why we're here. To fight these bosses. Because in any percent we can just completely skip this. There we go. I'm gonna have to reload after this fight. The basic idea is that he shoots bombs and you shoot them back, and that way you hurt him because he is completely impervious to all our other attacks. I'm gonna grab some extra fruit right here as well. I did not get seen, that is good. There we go. Getting seen here is pretty bad. There we go, and here it doesn't matter anymore. Oh no, I got seen. Oh hell.
Nani, you're there.
So here we got these bombs that hurt a lot, and you want to go through them carefully, which I didn't do right there. There we go. Yeah. And onto this bit. I'm gonna do another quick reload here.
To make sure we get full health.
Yep. It looks like I lose a lot of time doing that, but it's mostly that I lose a lot of time by getting hit. So with these bombs, I'm trying to hit all three of them because... ow, wow.
That's a shame.
I missed one of them. I'm just gonna reload. Heck it. Oh, I have to do it again. Oops. Because if I, like, forget to hit one of them, it'll fly around. Oh boy, I'm not getting lucky with these right now. Okay. Because if I leave him alive, he'll basically just like... Wow. Come on, get up there.
There you
He'll
go.
basically, like, during this little cutscene, he'll come at me and destroy me in the cutscene, because you can get hurt in cutscenes, which is something that you'll see a little bit later on that I have to try and account for as well.
The snake thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right here we have heli number 2. He works a little bit differently. In this case, he like shoots these missiles that lock on you, and you kind of want to knock them into him. So the best way to do that is to just like chill inside of him and keep like doing the little rolly thing. I'm getting pretty lucky right now. There we go. Ah, miss.
Oops.
There we go. That was a
Nice.
pretty good fight. Nope. And then we're gonna do another little zip. You can do a really difficult zip here, but screw it. Okay, that works too. Oh, hey, I didn't know that rat line. So this is the giant box of gray. I hope you guys like it.
We haven't crashed the game.
Nope, it's totally fine.
I know I am here, but...
Yeah. So this is like a leftover cutscene from development. So who's this little guy? Man, my guards are incompetent. Good thing I'm not. Whack. You will now wake up in Valley and the Battle of Advent will be over. Maelstrom wins and gets relics. Cutscene goes here.
Spoiler.
So now we're back in Valley. It's like... And we're gonna have to get out again. Only this time, the cannonballs that these ships are shooting are invisible because they're not supposed to be here anymore. So we have to... Nice, got it first try. So I have to just leave quickly. But yeah, that's one of the few little developer cutscenes that the developers left there, which is pretty cool. And now that we've done Advent, we're gonna go to the next bit. And for that, I'm gonna do another zip. It's almost like it's a good glitch. There we go. Got stuck a little bit. So we're gonna go a little bit out of bounds for here and looking for a loading zone, like right here.
Nice.
And then we're gonna do like the second easiest partner clip. There we go. So the idea of a partner clip, by the way, is that there's just barely not enough space for you and your partner to be there, so it just kind of pushes you up. And these things are also left in by the developer. One of them contains a loading zone. They actually removed them at one point until we were talking about it in the Discord, like, oh my god, they removed it. And then the guys were like, you know what? We'll put them back for you guys, which is really nice. Like, the developers are just some of the best dudes ever. Shoutouts to Adrian.
You rock.
Anyways, I'm gonna try another little skip here. This is probably the most difficult one. Too early.
Almost.
Yeah, not even almost. That was way off.
Pretend.
So right now, Twig is in a weird state where he still is talkable. So basically, we summoned him right at the edge of that thing, and he just pushed us out because of that. Also, this partner clip has no setup. There we go. You just kind of mash between your partners and hope you get it. And then we're gonna go straight into the next area. This is Molten. Because we're entering it from what is probably like a developer loading zone, we enter it out of bounds. And that is perfect, because that means we can just quickly go into the next boss fight, which I like to call Blob, but it has a proper name. And I'm going to have to focus a little bit for it, because it's a really silly fight. So basically, in the first phase, I'm trying to hit him on the head. And then whenever I deal enough damage... Oh, I thought I had enough damage already. Wow! There we go. It pops up. And then you... just quickly put the thing on it and you keep going. Just wail on him. Oh wow. Another big shout out to GTA for showing me that you can actually dodge through those electric things. I would always just walk around them. It makes this fight just a little bit easier.
Because of course you're not really meant to have that character at this point. I remember when watching him do it at ESA, I was like, whoa, you can do that? And then I realized, oh wait, you're not meant to have them at that point.
Yeah. So in this phase, you can just straight up damage him. There. I like that a lot better, that safe spot. Okay, and now we're gonna go into the final phase of this fight, which is basically free. Just kind of have to let him get hit those electrical things, and then he kills himself doing that.
Do not put your hand in sockets.
Definitely not. There we go. So that was Blob. D-Blob.
Oh man, that's a good game.
Mm-hmm. It's a Dutch game as well, which is
Oh
awesome.
really?
Yeah.
Nice.
DE is the in Dutch.
Oh cool. I remember when I was a little kid and played it and then started saying, putting D in front of everything.
It's kind of like the old Rage comics where you put like L before everything.
Oh, okay, cool, beautiful.
So yeah, after defeating Blob, we get teleported back into Tropos. However, we don't want to be here, so we're just going to go straight back into Molten to fight the next bosses. Yeah, bosses. So now that we have Twig as well, we can do what is called Twig movement. He has this grappling move that if you can quickly cycle, like quickly shoot it, you can just move really quickly through the area. And I'll be using that as much as I can remember to use it. A lot of runners will like agree with me when it comes to remembering to use it. Yeah. So yeah, that was a little bit of difficulty on the zip. It is frame perfect when you have to release the two buttons at the same time. Oh, ow. Camera is
I remember
not
going up
helping.
this area and it just looked so scary going into it.
Yeah. So now we can't use Twig for a moment because apparently you can't fit in here with a partner. So it's a little bit weird. But we're gonna go right over here to get ourselves a checkpoint. You can actually go into this boss fight just straight up, but this boss fight is difficult. This is King Baboon. Basically, you have these monkeys at the top, and each one represents a phase of the fight. And what you're trying to do is kind of like get the monkeys into the lava and shoot them with Alphonse, because Alphonse can one-shot them. But where these monkeys appear is completely random, which can be really obnoxious. I'm getting pretty good luck so far, but I'm probably jinxing it by saying that. Oh, damn. Oh, no. Oh, that one is still alive.
Okay, just only one left. There you go.
Okay, 2 more phases. So every phase, like, it adds 1 extra monkey.
Nice.
There we go. Totally thought that out when they were going to land. All planned. Okay, 1 more.
Ooh.
Nice.
There
First
you go.
try. Woo.
I know you were worrying a bit about that in practice and such.
I was dying so often to this boss
Yeah.
in practice. I'm happy it went this well.
He a scared monkey.
Yeah. He's scared because of the next boss coming up.
Whoa, what's the next boss?
It's a good boss. Anyways, we're gonna shoot all the monkeys real quick. I did it again. I've been doing that in
You gotta
practice
hold
a
it a bit
lot.
longer,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah. So we're gonna shoot up all these monkeys right here because they're really obnoxious when they grab you. What am I doing wrong?
You were letting go of it a bit early, I think it was in practice.
Yeah, something like that. Twig, I don't want you here. Go away. I know you're trying to help, but... no, I have to do the turnaround earlier. That's what I'm doing wrong this time. Believe me, these zips are easier than they look. Earlier I said, you bloody idiot. At one point, like, something just, like, kind of sneaks into your muscle memory and then you can't, like, fix it quickly. There we go.
Hey.
Then we're gonna go into the next loading zone and on to the next boss, which is Snick. Also Snake. Also big frame rate lag right here. So with the Snake, you're trying to just damage him as much as possible. And he has this like attacks like this where he just moves around a bunch. Ah, damn, missed him there. And after every 2 attacks, he just goes into the center like this, and you kind of have to deal with him. And what we're trying to do is get a 2 cycle so that he will like die on the right side, because that will speed up the upcoming cutscene. Missed him there. Come on. Nice!
Hey, good job.
Oh, I haven't gotten that in forever. Getting all the good stuff today. And all the bad stuff. But anyway.
Hey, marathon luck.
Yeah. So, on to good music. I'm just gonna have to dodge a bit. It's all random, so I'm gonna be quiet for the rest now.
Could I jump in and say something?
Nope.
No, all right.
Music is too good.
Good point.
Denied.
Oof, imagine.
This is the best part of the music. Okay, so that was that. Big shout outs to the developers for making such a beautiful looking and sounding game. I really enjoy it. I also enjoy, like, right at the end of this cutscene, it always makes me laugh, and it's really bad because, like, well, look at it. It's just so silly. It's also the little noise for it, like, as if it's a train that's like...
Yeah, the little...
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
Anyway...
Only
so
if you made a bus sound.
So on to the next bit. I'm gonna reload real quick to regain my health, summon Twig again, and we're out of bounds. Now I'm gonna be a little bit careful here because there's a loading zone there that will just soft lock you. It's like an old developer loading zone that they didn't remove, and it just puts you in this green room of death where you just, well, there's green everywhere infinitely. But from out of bounds, we're going to go into the mothership of the robot pirates, and we're going to hack shit up. And this part of the story, like, Geddy has left us for a little bit because he's mad at us and for, like, joining up with our former enemies and whatever, and he's just like...
He helped us attack Veli, and I can't believe you've done this. And yeah.
And it's just like, yeah, we're just, like, cool dudes for trying to, like, make as many friends as possible, and he's like, I don't like having friends.
I thought you were my friend and my friend only.
Yeah, exactly. That.
Except for that guy.
Except for Alphonse.
Yeah, he's okay.
So right here, this is a little, like, the game kind of shows you the idea of what robot pirates do when they see humans. They shoot out nerf gas. Because robots are immune to nerf gas, but, like, owls aren't. It also shows you that you can press this button to remove it again.
Oh, good. I hate when we keep having gas.
Especially with Captain around. Totally not one of the organizers of this event.
No one knows.
Okay. So here we're gonna hope to get a little bit lucky on these bombs and not die. There we go. When you're first starting out, you're gonna die on those bombs so often, and it really teaches you how to quickly reload from checkpoint. Believe me, eventually, like, the move becomes second nature.
I can confirm that.
You just
I-
keep dying.
Yeah.
Could you tell me when I could read out a donation?
Yeah,
If
in a
possible?
bit. There's gonna be like a lot of like downtime at one point, so. Okay. There's a button there. There we go.
Yeah.
So here we're gonna do a weird glitch. So currently, the game thinks I'm holding Twig, but not as well. And oh wow, I messed it up. And by doing that, you can clip out of bounds in some way. It's a little tricky if you don't remember what the inputs are. So basically, like right now, the game is like very confused about everything. I moved.
Do we just do the donation now, or do you want?
No, I want to try this. I
Okay,
want to get this one
focus.
first. Yeah. Okay, come on. This should not be difficult. What am I doing wrong? I think I just have to press down rather than... right.
Right.
That moment when you're just like doing this second nature in practice and you're not thinking about it, and then the moment marathon comes along, you just mess it up.
Like, wait, what am I doing wrong again?
Yeah. What? What? You have to use the other mouse button then. Let's try that. No, that's not the thing either. What am I doing wrong?
Any pro Owlboy streamers in the... No, okay.
This is really obnoxious. What? It's such an easy trick as well, which is the worst part. It's just like remembering what input to do. 'Cause this is fine.
This is fine. Are you going in it at a wrong angle, or?
No, the angle doesn't really matter. I might just be using the wrong mouse button. I'm gonna try the other mouse button real quick.
Okay.
Sounds a little bit weird to me, but it might be the problem. No, it's not the problem. Oh, I had it, and then I messed it up.
Okay, well, you can get it this time.
Come on. Okay, so... shoot to this one. No, that one didn't
That could have
work.
just been you having lower health. Maybe.
I don't think that matters, really.
Okay.
As far as I remember. Because the thing is, like, you're in between two states and everything, so it shouldn't really matter much. That's the weird thing, it's just like, I'm grabbing it, but then I'm actually
Reload, yeah.
grabbing it. I'm not supposed to actually grab it, that's the thing. So I'm really confused about this, why it's not working. What? Oh my god. This is just weird because it usually just works first try without even trying. It's not a difficult trick at all.
I'll leave. Maybe it'll work then. Bye. I'm sorry for breaking your game.
No, they patched it. Wait.
Bitstream.
I don't have any save states either after this, I think, so...
And you have to do this to
There we-
progress. Oh.
There we go!
Hey. First try!
First try, let's go.
Yeah. Time to...
Anyway,
time
here-
to flamingo through this.
Here's another developer cutscene. Hi Otis, I'll join you from here, but please make this cutscene a little bit more elaborate.
Ooh.
Oh my lord. That felt bad.
It's okay, we can just keep on going.
Yeah. There we go. Reload from checkpoint. Okay, you can do the donation now if you want to.
all I said, karma in chat. We have a €4 donation from Nep Umuk, saying, playing drone time. I don't know if that was kind of late or something, but
It's okay. Thank you, Nepu. There we go. And we're gonna go on to what casually is probably one of the harder bosses, but in the speedrun, he is a bit of a joke. This is Dirk, because of the weapons he uses. So what I'm doing here is I am doing like a quick little grapple and then canceling it. And that way I will get some invincibility frames, so his attacks basically do nothing. Shoutouts for GTA, to GTA for showing me that one. So in the next phase I'm going to do exactly the same thing again.
I mean, it looks just cool, so...
Yeah. I used to like try and dodge them and everything, and that's fine and everything, but this is just way more awesome, so that's why I switched to doing this. It's also just really easy to do, so there we go. Oops,
Oopsie.
that's a bad one. Okay, gonna wait for the reload.
There you go.
And on to the third phase, which we're gonna do some really difficult strats for. I hope I can manage this. So
Yeah, okay, you can do it.
yeah, okay,
believe
let's
in
go.
you.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, nice job.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, sweet.
Just like a twiddle our thumbs a little bit, like Otis does.
Yeah, just stretch a bit, you know.
Yeah, that's nice.
Cool. 'Cause he does little
yeah, he does
twiddle
a little,
Oh, that's so cute. Oh.
Anyways, I have to focus again.
Okay, yeah.
Let's dodge Dirk here. So on this bit, I like to have him on the left side because right after this whole cutscene, the right door will open, and that way you can kind of more quickly be at the door. So yeah.
He derped up.
I guess.
I mean, I tried.
But yeah, now Dirk is gonna self-destruct because he doesn't believe in the power of friendship.
Yep, sometimes you just need to believe.
Yep.
Yep.
You know, the way you've been talking about it, it almost feels like we're watching like Yu-Gi-Oh or something.
Are we not playing Yu-Gi-Oh?
Fair enough.
Okay, I'm sorry.
it's a prequel, don't ask.
I mean, our eyes right now, we've seen some stuff.
Otis's animations are just wonderful.
Like, so much like, when I was playing through this casually, there was someone I was talking to at the time.
Yeah.
And they were just like, oh, how can a pixel game be pretty? And I'm like, see this game.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It looks so good. Also, in this section, you kind of have to like do this for a little bit. That'll speed up the thing. But also we have Getty right here, but we're not supposed to have Getty right here, so you can see that I'm not damaging these cages with Getty at all. We basically like skipped losing Getty, so he reappears right here just fine. Also, I love this little bit in the Chinese language, because what Twig is going to say here literally like translates to swallows down saliva. Swallows down saliva, because there is no word for gulp in Chinese. So yeah, now we're gonna go into Maelstrom, and I'm gonna be asking my good friend Trico here to do the most important thing in the entire run.
I'll do my best.
He'll manage. So go ahead.
Oh, F. All right, okay, so I'm doing this now. You can see the bit of keyboard right here. All right, bye. So I'm very good at co-op runs this marathon. So this is a cutscene, and he's I think he's gonna go get a drink. Hopefully it doesn't crash while Oh man, don't worry. I'm only pressing F. I don't see what could go wrong.
How you doing there, buddy?
I'm doing pretty alright. How's donations?
That's not me to say.
Oh, what are you to say?
Hello?
That's okay. How are you?
We don't have donations any so far. But I could say, Raymond Free Hoodvik Havoc is coming up after Mist, and there's a glitch exposition there. If we reach that, I think at the end of the run, the goal is 200 euros, and it's currently at 139 euros and 56 cents. So if we can make that, we can see some pretty cool glitches out there.
Multi-finger pressing F. Whoa, I'm now using my ring finger. Whoa.
Remember, if you press harder, the more intense it is.
Whoa. One hand.
No, it's the host.
Whoa, it's the host on non-host. Whoa, he's gonna Naruto run back to the hosting desk. See, you can tell I'm British because I'm not using my pinky finger. I would love to clap as well, but I'm preoccupied.
Can we get a free player co-op?
Oh man, no, I don't think we can handle that. Oh wait, clapping. Someone, help me. Yeah, clap. Ooh, I can't. So he's sad now. We had some explosions. I
Feels
don't
bad,
really
man.
remember this part of the story, but he's sad. Oh man, I don't know if I can do that. Oh yeah, so there was that Owlboy there, because he's the real Owlboy, and he's actually going to go Super Saiyan later. We had a fun experience.
Oh, there he is.
Oh hey runner.
Hi.
Hi.
How's it been going?
That's all right. Oh, you're right.
Yep.
Oh.
Give it up for Trico, everyone.
Yeah. And we finally get Getty back again.
Yep.
So like, I was so worried about you.
Yeah, now we actually have to do some gameplay, so that's why I'm back.
Funny how that works.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what, you're saying I wasn't playing the game?
No.
Oh. That face.
There we go. That's a nice little full zip into this area. And then I have to hold F. Like, that's an old cutscene from all the way at the beginning of the game. And it's going to stay there for a while. So now, basically, we're basically telling the professor, so like, oh, the world is going to heck, and we're trying to fix it. And they're going to check if we are right that the world is going to heck. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, there's this giant island on their screens. And they're like, what? That's not supposed to be there. And that's basically the Owl Tower. Also good sound.
Because this is meant to be like a load of floating islands. That's the whole world setting, isn't
Yeah.
it? And all the worlds have been drifting apart from each other. Oh,
Too many buttons to hold. Yeah, that cutscene is still over there, so not a good sound. So yeah, I'm gonna be quiet for a bit because we have best laugh.
Ready.
It's so good.
And confirm.
I love it. It's not as good as Hue Hue, but
Z ha 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 ha.
it's good enough. So yeah, now we're gonna be like shown a lot of people that we've never met before. So if this guy, I don't know him.
That one. Yeah.
I don't remember
He
all
has
these characters
bongo
anymore.
drums, I think.
Also here we're shown our mentor, but because he is like inside of the thing, he's kind of glitched in that way. Like the camera's glitched.
And those are the ranger people.
Yeah.
They do things.
They're also the good people. They're the best characters. So
Those the twig people.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, right now we're going into space with this rocket. And space is going to be a little bit different than usual.
We're not going to clip out of bounds.
Actually, we are going to clip out of bounds.
Same as usual. It's fine.
However, we're going to do it a little bit differently than usual because we can't use our usual bullshit.
Because air is thin here, so
Yep.
that's why we can't fly.
So I'm going to do a little bit funny thing here. Basically, Otis will just like flap a little bit, and you can skip the flap and. But yeah, the idea is of this bit, you see this little flash right there? That means that is a very important mechanic in the space area. It basically means that you're tired and you fall down.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do different movement. Oh, come on.
There's something being weird. Oh yeah, it's meant to be spinny, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't have a lot of health, so my like rolling thing
Yes.
will be a little bit slower than the spinny thing. Just a little bit.
I imagine you can't reload at this point.
No, I would like go back into the cutscene and
Yeah,
it would
that
lose me
sound
time.
fun.
So yeah, when I'm doing the little flying thing, if I get onto the ground before the flash, basically the next time I try to fly, I will instantly lose flight, rather than having a little bit of time where I just hang for a little bit. So it's very important that I keep track if I got the flash or not. Also, beautiful scene that takes too long.
Wait! So that was meant to be like, that owl was meant to be like a another person at our owl school or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. He is
And they were like-
basically the real Owlboy.
Yeah,
Spoilers.
OG.
So right here, we're gonna go over like this. Slightly faster than going back and forth.
Ah, good trick.
And then spin on these things to get them up and down. It's gonna be annoying at one point.
Don't worry, it's multi-directional spinning. You spin one way and it spins the other.
I don't hear any Eurobeat though.
I mean, we can change that. Eurobeat intensifies.
Hello.
Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, is there a Eurobeat scene?
No.
Go on.
I'm asking if I could read a donation or tell me if there's a good time.
2 seconds. So right here, when I'm doing these movements, I can also do that. You can do like a little dash in space to kind of like make you go further a bit and make some of these jumps a lot easier. And you can actually skip a lot of things with it. So yeah, you can do a donation now.
All right, we have a €25 donation from Admiral Flapjack saying, "Hey Exodust, good luck on the run. We're all rooting for you. Make sure to do the right thing." Donation goes to Runner's Choice.
Oh
So,
lord.
what is that? No, okay.
I'll tell you about my rotor shirts later because we're doing a different skip now. This skip is pretty difficult, so I'm gonna focus for a little bit. I'm gonna go out of bounds like that, and then I'm gonna go into a really weird state. And I have to do all my inputs after the flash. If I do them before the flash, I will basically just drop.
Slightly not too far enough.
It's really difficult on the final one because you are trying to basically like do directional inputs as well really quickly, because if you don't do them quickly enough, you will you will basically just float down a little bit and lose a bit of time. Okay, there we go.
Good job.
And reload to get back in bounds. And then we're going to go into the space section, which is also my nemesis. I am notoriously bad at this section. I always like die a lot trying to go through here. There we go.
Hey, one. Oh, wait, wrong run.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry.
There we go. Skip that stone with a little dash. And then we're gonna go up. So with the little like dash thingies that I'm doing while flying, I'm trying to skip over as many of these kinds of stones as I can. It saves a little bit of time. There we go. And now I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. So I triggered a cutscene where you're supposed to stand still, but I moved out of the way really quickly, and because I did that, when I skipped this cutscene, the game somehow thinks I already completed a very long auto-scroller, and I just skip it.
Which I can confirm is the worst thing and almost made me stop playing the game when I was playing it casually.
Yeah, that auto-scroller is so long and annoying.
Like, I'm not good at platformers, and that moment really showed it.
Yeah. But yeah, on to the final boss fight. This is Solus, the real Owlboy. So in the first two phases, he has the 3 relics, and each relic corresponds to one of the colors of our friends. And the idea is that you deal enough damage to him so you shoot off all the relics one by one. And in the meantime, we're hoping that he does like good patterns. Up until now, I've not been getting lucky at all. There we go. And then we're gonna go to the next phase, which is exactly the same.
Sorry.
Yeah, the music is good. Don't worry about it. I would do the same.
Suddenly overcome by music.
Oh my god, I'm getting really unlucky with his patterns.
So if you notice, he's slightly starting to phase out of reality. Little glow on him. He's gonna go a bit further soon.
Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, these patterns suck. And now you're giving me the good pattern. Oh, damn you, Solus. I'm gonna wait a little bit for full charge because that is slightly faster in this case. And on to the Vaporwave stage.
Whoa, so you wanted Eurobeats. It's close enough.
Yeah, there we go, Vaporwave. So for this attack, spinning is slightly easier because I can't dodge these things for the life of me. Wow, I'm getting such bad luck. You cannot damage him during this attack. So you kind of have to wait him out. And wow, this is the other attack that I can't damage him in. I'm getting such bad luck. Wow. And then he's giving me the good pattern.
I'm just stealing
Solus.
it. I'm just stealing it for my run later.
Solus, you are one hell of a bugger.
I try my best.
There we go. And that's Solus done. Ah. So now we're going to get another set of long cutscenes where they explain the backstory of the game. I'm not going to spoil anything, why things are happening and everything, because, well, unless you can read traditional Chinese, I guess you're going to get spoiled now.
Ah, darn it.
So I'm going to give it up to Green Snow Dog if he has anything.
You still have that runner's choice if you want to.
Oh, right. What is the next upcoming unmet donation incentive?
There is the Raymond Free Hudvig Havoc glitch exhibition.
Yeah, sure. Just go for that
139 out of 200, was that?
one. Yeah. Sounds good.
And there's Zelda Adventure, Do Noise Skip.
Yeah, do noise skip.
Ooh, that one's also good, actually. Let's go for that one then.
All right. Also, I could say there's also Darkest Dungeon.
Oh, hey, funny about that.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
Ah, fuck that game.
Aw. Man. Man, I'll name a character after you and he'll probably go abusive.
Oh,
Maybe
boy.
have a heart attack. I don't know.
Wow.
Well, I don't know. I can't help who my people get
Damn.
one shot. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. You may also, I don't know, become powerful. It's 25%.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, yeah.
I haven't played the game in too long.
It's okay. Don't worry. But you can learn how to speedrun it. I'll stop. I'll stop. Sorry.
Anyways, we have this really long set of cutscenes, and then right at the end, only the final cutscene you can actually skip. And it's one of the shorter ones. Because of course. So this one I can skip. And then we're gonna go on to the sad phase. Solus has absorbed all the relics, and now he has to save the world.
Oh no. Now we can walk.
Yep, and we can spin. So we can spin the totem.
Whoa, spin, spin.
And now we can jump again.
Ow.
But we do get hurt for it.
It's okay, don't worry. It's worth it.
Actually, casually, I took so long to do this, Maelstrom actually caught up to me.
Oh.
That is actually a thing that can happen here.
Yeah.
And you have to redo it. 2, 3, 4. There we go.
I think I was quite emotional about finishing it, so I
Yeah.
like, oh no, we're taking pain every time.
Otis! So now we're gonna get beamed. Oh, in a
A bit
bit.
windy, Finn. A bit windy out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Who opened the window?
Gosh, the weather, am I right?
Yeah. Also, we're in space, so like totally there's enough
I know,
like
right?
air here.
Ozone, am I right?
Oh, there's
Oh,
the beam.
there's the laser.
Boom.
Oh,
And now we're dead.
rip.
But it does give us the super weapon. And Maelstrom is like, ha, this is your super weapon. Ha ha ha. Second best laugh into best scream. Someone save Otis. Okay, so now we're gonna be shot into the spirit world because, well, we died.
To the shadow realm. But don't worry, through the power of friendship.
So in this section, we actually can't use the rolling movement, so instead I'm doing this dash movement.
Yeah, where we were was like an emotional place where we talked to our mentor and all that, and he said you weren't good enough.
Yeah,
So it was like kind of going from that, meeting all our friends along the way,
yeah.
to eventually a point where we got through.
Also get ready on time.
Yes,
Oh boy, I went way overestimate.
don't think about it.
I hate that bit of movement.
Okay, at least the cherry tree was pretty.
Okay, get ready and time.
Hey, so welcome to Owlboy 101.
That's a good one. Anyways, first of all, thank you, Trackro, for holding the F button for a while. That was very important.
Anytime.
And another big shout outs to the Owlboy community. You guys are absolutely amazing. Big shout outs to GT for like teaching me how bad I was at ESA and making me try and be better. Yeah, and thank you to Adrian, of course, for being an awesome dev. So yeah, and thank you for BSG for having me. I'll be back with more Kirby in the future, and Trico is going to be back with more other games. So
Like Darkest Dungeon, am I right?
yeah. So without much further ado,
We're in for Barney now.
we're in for Barney. So I'm gonna run away very quickly and
Good
make
idea.
way for that. So
Okay.
see you guys around.
Bye.
Oh. Am I on? No. As we heard, Barney is here now coming up. So while we're setting up that, we have a donation here. A 25 euro donation from Skylar saying, hearts and well wishes to Exodus on your run. I'm so happy to see you here doing something you enjoy so much, and I'm rooting for you all the way. Love you and hope more. Love you and hope more than anything you have fun.